Welcome back, Enemies of the Fire. We are here with a very, very special guest. He's over there or over there. He's somewhere and everywhere. It is Konor Knows Soccer. What's up, bud?
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me on.
Oh, that was very polite. Yes, thanks for coming on. So Konor is here because he is a friend of the show, but also a Columbus Crew head. So, with the first game of the season being in unfriendly confines for the Chicago Fire, we want to see what we're up against. So, Konor, first and foremost, how do you feel about your team? How do you feel?
Well, I'm at the point where I'm just saying, fuck it. I just want soccer to start because I need something to yell and scream about the next 8 months. So, I'm here. Starts on Saturday. Let's rock and roll, man. It's going to be the second full season in 3 years. 3 years that I do every single game live on YouTube. So it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun.
So you're gonna do every game, huh?
That I can, yes. But
Okay.
working in in a near a tourist area in the summertime, it's kind of like and it's hit or miss during the week. But thank God I changed my availability to get Saturdays and Sundays off, which is when the majority of these games take place. So I am thanking my lucky stars that I did that way before the season's like before football season started.
That was smart, man.
I think we have to address the elephant in the room. So looking at this roster for the Columbus Crew.
Can everyone see the roster?
Yeah, I think so. James posted the roster of the Columbus Crew.
Yes. And he also left Christian Ramirez, who's gone, by the way.
Yes. So looking at this roster, this Columbus Crew team almost looks like a B team without Cucho and Christian Ramirez. Like, besides outside of Nagby and Rossi, I mean, who else do you have that can provide scoring, or can score goals, and fill in those shoes that Cucho left behind?
I think that's a championship-winning midfielder set of midfielders, and then in the defense. In the defense, don't you have a couple there too? And in goalkeep, there's a great number of MLS champions, very recent MLS champions, still in this roster despite not having Cucho and Christian Ramirez. But that's a lot of your firepower.
Not only do they not have Cucho, but they don't have many strikers. Period. Like, who's scoring the goals?
I heard an interesting fact on one of the Crew podcasts earlier before I came on. It was the Wiseman Say podcast. They brought up a point. The last 15 games of the 2024 season, 15 goals, 11 different goal scorers for
team games.
How many scores? How many goals did the Crew score last season? Do you happen to know?
I don't have the stats right in front of me.
Better yet.
I would put it in the ballpark of hella.
Well, better yet. But here, how many goals did Cucho scored last season?
15, 16, right?
I think it was like 21 and 15. Give me a second.
So 21 goals and 15 assists?
I think so.
Ooh, so last season, stats.
Yeah.
So last season, Columbus scored 72 goals while allowing 40.
Okay.
Wow.
They scored the second most in the East behind Miami.
So here's the thing.
Better goal differential. Yeah.
21 goals, 15 assists. Think about that.
That's a big nut to cover, man.
That's 36 scoring opportunities or goals. All right, if my math is right. And
we'll stand by it.
No, you said how many goals is that the Crew score altogether?
70 something.
72.
Almost
72.
half. Almost half of the goals scored or created by Cucho is gone now.
You're not wrong. But so wait, who's playing striker? Who played in the preseason? Do we know?
Jason Russell Rowe is the penciled in starter right now. And I've talked a lot of shit about him. I'm not gonna hold anything back. He's a good striker, but he just hasn't had enough minutes.
He's got a cool enough
This
name.
season,
Yeah,
this season,
that's a long name. Yeah,
he's gonna play, man. And from what I've heard about Wilfred Nancy saying about Jason, he said I think it was during preseason, he said Jason would not
Jason
be in the
Rex
team.
Orlando Russell Rowe. What did he say about him? That's just a long.
He said Russell Rowe would not be in the team right now if he did not believe in him.
Oh.
A lot of the media is saying he put on a little bit of weight, and he's starting to work on his finishing game.
So weight as in a good thing, as in bulking up, or he's getting slower?
Put on a little bit more muscle, you know what I mean?
Yeah, too many chili dogs.
When I think
okay.
of...
So I just gotta say this though, and I get what you're saying. This is your striker, but is he a 36 goal / opportunity type of striker? Because you're technically you're gonna put your
but you get 12
drop.
out of that kid. You get 12 out of that kid, 12 and 5, and you land 4th or 3rd in the East. That's a hell of a season.
That wasn't enough to get him past New
York.
Who was it? Was it New York?
Yeah, New York bounced him, which was kind of like, it was literally like the soccer gods trolling MLS, just an absolute troll. But okay, so Connor, who do you believe in on this team? Who's gonna lead this team to any kind of glory this season?
I mean, first and foremost, you got to look at Diego Rossi. I think everybody's pointing the finger at him like, hey, brother, you've had a full season here already. Can you hit the ground running and start and refurbish that form that won you the Golden Boot in 2020 with LAFC?
How many goals did
he
Diego
won the Golden Boot?
Yeah, he was an LAFC guy.
Well, yeah, I was about to say I didn't know if he could be the man, because didn't he have Vela there? But dang, he won a Golden Boot, and that was the year Vela was hurt the whole season. Dang.
I mean, Columbus Crew last year was stacked. I mean, you had Cucho, you had
Christian Ramirez, you had Rossi. Rossi had a great season last year. It just wasn't. He wasn't the man. Cucho was.
He wasn't LAFC Rossi, basically.
And I believe more players are going to step up this year. You know, AZ Jackson, I believe he came in last summer with a trade via from St. Louis City. He showed those sparks of speed and flashiness on the ball. I think he can. It's hard enough to tell if he's going to be a goal scorer, but he's just good enough to where he's fast and he has that good dribbling ability where he can just be a pest. You know, stick him on the wing, and he'll just be like a pest and dribble around people and take 2 guys on. But the guy that I'm really excited to look forward to is Dylan Schombost. He came in the summer as well. I believe he came from Saint Etienne, got promoted to Ligue 1 with Saint Etienne, came here on a free.
Oh.
And again, he's going to be like a new player.
So
he can play the 10, he can play the wing. He has a great ball delivery.
James, you're evil, by the way.
I know. I was. Hey, you know what? I was doing the math too. I pulled out my calculator. 72 goals altogether, right? You subtract Cucho's production, it drops you down to 36. Literally half. And you had 40 goals against. So if you're only planning on having this kid score 10 goals, 12 goals, you're basically going to have all these like either high scoring games or you're barely going to get through with maybe a 1-0 or lose 2-1.
I don't know. It's hard to bet against Wilfred Nancy.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. This is why I said it. This is why I mentioned to you guys before is this is probably the biggest test of Wilfred Nancy. Like if he can make something happen with a Cucho-less Columbus Crew team and a Christian Ramirez-less Columbus Crew team, then you know what, he is a man. But if he has,
are you guys linked to anybody, or is it really just the kid with the awesome name, Jason?
Jason Rex.
I mean, we were
Orlando.
linked to a game. I admit I can't talk. You can tell it's 10:30 at night. We were linked to an Argentine striker from Palmeiras called I only know his nickname Flacco. They wanted like something like $21 million for him, and he wasn't even a guaranteed starter at Palmeiras. And they brought him in from, I think it's Laos or however you say it in Argentina, but they paid like $10 million for him. And
they were just trying to flip him quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's Brazilian clubs. They'll throw that number out to European clubs, and they'll eat it up. They don't care.
No, it's a weighted market now. Now, Konor, what is so before we get to some of the fun extracurriculars, because you guys not only have an awesome thing going on, but you guys have a nice big controversy going on. So before we get to any of that, what is your expectation for this team this season?
I'm at the point where the season starts, I'm gonna shut out all the extra noise. I'm trying to tell myself, stay the fuck off Twitter and other social media outlets. And because I'm in the crew Discord, and every single day the same kid. God, I feel bad for him because we all troll him. He come in here, he goes in the Discord and asks every single day, when are we going to sign somebody? And I finally told him today, I'm like, dude, take a fucking chill pill, relax, and just watch the team with us this season.
My, how the tables have turned.
Dude, it's funny.
We've been on that other side where we're banging at the table and we're like, where is the signings? Where is the signings? We're screaming and finally it's like, we're like, all right, they'll come.
Yeah, we made some signings, thankfully.
Here's my thing. I don't want, I got to mention this because this guy has been a pain in the ass because every single crew tweet, I see this motherfucker in here. I'm not even going to give the guy credit because he's following 7 people. He made the account last month and he has 0 followers.
It sounds like we're spending way too much time on him. He's going to get a lot of joy out of this podcast. So.
Yes.
So let's leave it at that. But dude, Konor, so when I'm looking at the striker situation, we're looking at a huge loss here. Like going from 72 goals, good for second best in the league, right behind Messi and Suarez, to now sitting at 44 goals, probably good for amongst the worst in the league. So how do you replace 28 goals? And that's not even including the assists that these two amazing players, former Columbus Crew players, had.
You just score less and finish 4th and try and do like what Atlanta did last year in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is.
Say you are Columbus and you have 12 million in the kitty, right? Where can you go and get 28 goals or 19, which is what Cucho was?
The Cucho sale was 16 million with possible add-ons and like a 10 to 20% sell-on clause.
Nice.
Here's my thing. A lot of fans think, okay, we're going to go ahead and replace the for Cucho. No, you can't find another Cucho Hernandez out there.
No.
Here's my
look
thing.
at Atlanta. They've been desperately trying to do the same thing, like this, pull the rabbit out of the hat, because they did it once with Almiron, and they're like,
right. They keep trying to bang on that door. You're right.
They did it with the other cat too, the one that scored like all those goals. I keep forgetting his name.
Joseph Martinez. What is wrong with you? Throw some respect on his name.
No, you know
Joseph
what? He fell off. He fell off, man. When he got hurt, that was it for him. He was never the same anymore.
He snaps his whatever tendons that exist in his legs.
Wait, I got something about Joseph.
No. I honestly believe this Crew team is good, but not great. Last year they were pretty great. So honestly, James, you're killing me. Honestly speaking, where do you think they're going to finish, Konor?
By the way, great episode last week.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, right now, where we can challenge for upper mid-table, but I
Are we,
Connor,
you're not speaking into your...
We lost you for a second.
Yeah.
I thought you were choking on your Jell-O there.
Yeah, you're good. So what was your opinion right before you gave your actual opinion?
Okay. Let me recollect my thoughts. Okay. So, I wanted to point out that they held a Nordeca season ticket member Q&A with Isatal, the general manager, and Wilfred Nancy.
That's such a cool name. Nordeca.
I know, Isa. Anyway, they mentioned something. They said when they look for a player, they first they want to make sure their work ethic. How much are they willing to do the dirty stuff, get back and defend, or make that extra pass? Run into the areas, get that make those runs. But one thing that really stood out for me is, and I hate to do this but an example of this would be like finding players who want to come to Columbus and want to play for the jersey they put on week in and week out.
I don't think you're going to have trouble, Connor, because frankly speaking, you found better players than the Chicago Fire, and we have Chicago. You guys have
Wilfred Nancy.
You have
People
Wilfred Nancy,
which
is an undeniable pull on top of a great organization with the Crew. They say what we will about the Crew as one of our quote unquote rivals. Hasn't been a while since we've rivaled them really, because they're off winning championships and we're off winning silver wooden spoons. But that's what we're dealing with here. Like, the Crew are one of the better organizations in all of MLS.
One of my favorite things that I just realized about the Crew, they've won a championship with every one of the logos.
Oh, let me find that.
So all three logos, they have their 3 titles. I'm impressed.
In the last 2 championships came off of selling somebody. I think 2020 was Higuain.
Federico Higuain left because to go play with his brother.
2023 was Lucas Zelrayan. 2024, Cucho Hernandez. Now, do we win MLS Cup after selling Cucho? That's to be determined. I'm saying I like the pattern I'm seeing, but I'm not delusional. I have a...
how long has Wilfred Nancy coached this team?
This is his 3rd year.
Okay,
that's the one you guys got to watch the most. No other player really matters to get poached. Wilfred Nancy getting poached is the thing you got.
That's the most dangerous thing for the Crew. I totally agree. What do you think? Do you agree with that, Connor? Connor, do you actually agree with that assessment?
I do. I mean, there was rumors that Saint Etienne was sniffing around early. I think it was towards the end of the last season. Saint Etienne was, sniffing around, and I think they made like a lowball offer or something, and like Columbus said, kick rocks. You know what I mean? So go back. I want to touch on something real quick, James. Go back to the Wikipedia article with the roster on it real quick. I want to touch on something here. If you can find. Okay, so looking at these names, like this is top 6, top 5 in the East as the roster is right now.
I'd agree.
But
and then when you guys signed Neymar for striker in the summer.
Yeah.
So potentially, rumors going around where, the window's open to April. I highly believe we're going to get a player or 2 before the window closes. I highly doubt the front office is going to leave that. But the rumor is we could possibly have 2 DP spots open, because Darlington Nagbe's contract is in a situation to where we can buy him down to a TAM or a GAM player.
So you mean you'd have 3 DPs?
Oh, well, no, because they got
Oh wait,
Diego
there's Diego
Rossi's
Rossi.
DP.
There's Diego.
So
Yeah.
Rossi's a DP.
So wait,
Cucho's
Cucho or Cristiano Ramirez is going to pay down Nagby, and then they're going to open up 2 DP spots. That's
Diego Rossi's
nice.
26 years old.
And for whatever reason, I thought he was already in his early 30s.
So potentially we have 2 DP spots open, and then if we use one now, we can use another one in the summer. And then I'll have to do my math, but I think we have 3 U22 initiative spots open as well.
Yeah, all I see is homegrowns. Yeah.
Wow. Let's go to the Fire.
Isn't that funny how much like they just had a great season despite getting bounced in the playoffs. They won a title the year before, and they still have roster flexibility. When we were told from 2013 to 2021 that our roster was stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm looking at the Fire roster, and like that roster
doesn't say homegrowns though. It's not.
No, it's not as detailed.
I mean,
Nobody cares.
It's a decent roster.
So
Chris Brady,
so
Jack Elliott, Zeker Nago, Gutierrez, Bamba, Acosta, Pipers. I mean, you got some names I recognize on there.
Yeah,
so here's the thing.
I still think it's battling 8th, 9th, 7th region.
So I'm a firm believer that whenever you have a new head coach, it could go 2 ways. It could become a disaster, or the new head coach turns things around. I've seen it happen in MLS. You know, you can see it play out sometimes in the Premier League. So if Kopos was still running this team, if Kopos was still running this team, I'll be in panic mode.
Oh my God, agreed. Yeah, if Klopas coached this team, we'd be
Like, even though, like, I didn't see enough of this preseason to say, hey man, we're gonna have a good team. I want to give the benefit of a doubt to Greg Berhalter.
Yes,
because he left MLS as a good head coach, as a great head coach.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to interrupt because we have this funny dynamic here. So DPG and I mentioned last week how weird it was to 1 month say, this guy's the dumbest guy we've ever seen. He needs to lose his job. And then 2 months later be like, this man will save us. But
yes,
this
man will save
you
us.
You actually had Berhalter. What did you think?
That was too early for me. I
want to say
until 21.
Okay.
I was gonna say that Greg Berhalter pretty much started that cycle where you actually start having good Columbus Crew teams. He pretty much planted the seeds.
He got them back up off the mat. You're right, because after that 08 title, they kind of fell off hard.
Yeah.
So hold on before we go. I want to talk about the fun. What do you want? Okay, hold on, Connor. What do you want? Fun or controversy?
So I actually want fun first because I put up an interesting stat on FB Ref, and it's a good trivia question.
Okay.
So you guys ready for this?
Yes,
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let me wake my mouse up here. So
you're talking MLS sickles here, man.
Okay, so
Brian Mazanoff.
No.
Frankie Hayduck.
What? No. Oh, here we go. There it is.
That's another crew head right there. That's the biggest crew head I know. Okay.
So the crew in Columbus, they're unbeaten. So the Columbus Crew are unbeaten against Chicago at home since May 22nd, 2015.
Whoa.
When was the last time the Fire beat Columbus in Columbus?
In 2015?
So 2015.
I want to say
10 years.
So 2015. In Columbus, in the series, 2015 is what started this unbeaten streak between the Fire and Chicago. And
okay. So 2014 was the last time they beat them.
So I'm guessing it was a Mike McGee goal that beat Columbus.
2014.
You would be no. The 2014 game, Columbus beat Chicago 2-0.
Wait a
second.
So yeah, 2014, I guess you can start that. So yeah.
Did Mike McGee score that goal?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the match report.
Oh.
When was the last time the Fire went into Columbus and got all 3 points?
2012.
2012?
2013. 2013.
2014.
Yeah, 2013. The last time the Fire went into Columbus and got all 3 points, June 22nd, 2013, in a 2-1 win at historic Crew Stadium with Drew Fisher as the referee. Now,
who scored the goals?
That's
almost 12 years ago.
He said who scored
I think
the goals.
I saw that. I think I saw that.
Stearns John.
So
Stearns John scored a goal.
Hold
on.
No, that's Diego Chares and Perari. Perari, right? Oh God.
Hold on. Wait. I'm looking.
Oh, wrong guy, not Stern John, right?
Okay,
we had John. No, we had the other
guy,
John Stearns.
Look for Columbus Crew versus the Fire 2013. There you go.
Okay, I got it. Who scored the first goal in that game? First goal was scored by Columbus.
Oh, in 2013?
2013. Last time Chicago beat Columbus and Columbus.
Brad Davis. No, what's his name? Chris Mullins? No, that's our guy.
No.
I'm going to show you. In the 7th minute, Federico Higuain scored a penalty.
Oh.
Dang, Higuain was on the team all the way back then.
I'm telling you, I think this was a Mike McGee game. I think Mike McGee scored the goals for the Fire.
Mike McGee scored the second Fire goal.
I knew it. I saw that game.
Equalizer in the 52nd minute. And for you guys, I have no idea who this guy is, but this is going to be a way throwback name for you.
Hold on. I want to say it.
It's going to be that guy who got in trouble for beating up his girlfriend. I know it.
Quincy. Oh, Dilly Duca. No, it wasn't.
Not Dilly Duca. I was thinking Daniel Palladini.
52nd minute to make it 1-1.
Oh, it was Dilly Duca.
Yeah, 2 minutes later, Mike McGee scored in the 54th minute, and that's the way it would end 2-1 to the Fire.
He still plays for FC Motown.
Dilly Duca still plays?
I think Dilly Duca played like a year or two in Columbus.
Yeah, he did.
Look,
he wasn't a bad
page.
He wasn't a bad player. I don't know why we got rid of him. He was actually kind of decent.
So I just thought that was interesting because I heard that on a podcast today. I'm like, I'm gonna bring that up.
So I actually saw that game. I remember seeing that game because that was the year that Mike McGee had his MVP season, and like it was kind of exciting to watch the Fire play because you kind of felt that Mike McGee was going to score in every game.
So who was in goal that game for the Chicago Fire?
John,
Sean Johnson.
Yeah. He got a yellow card in the 8th minute of that game.
Yes, the milkman.
Yep.
All right. So before we get stuck on trivia and just become dudes naming dudes, let's take a look at this new kit that Columbus has because this is sick. Now we'll talk about this very quickly because we have to talk about the meaty controversy. That's the stuff I want to hear about. So
it's called the Goosebumps kit, James.
Yeah, with the agreement with the Goosebumps guy, R.L. Stein, the letters they give you in the final round of Wheel of Fortune. This is sick. I'm not even gonna lie. This is absolutely sick. Apparently, Konor tells us it glows in the dark, which also is sick. I once had a white zombie T-shirt that I had no idea glowed in the dark until like eventually a girlfriend told me.
In case the stadium lights go out, they'll fine you.
I mean, That's super sick. The stocking cap that Konor showed us as well was stupid sick. It's just, I wish the Fire would get more cool shit. We're trying so hard to be cool.
So
It's just...
in the daytime, that like slime pattern, it's yellow. So it's like a shade of yellow. But like if it's a night game and the sun is down and they're gonna do like some sort of light show in the stadium or whatever, that glows in the dark.
Hell
it's
yeah.
fucking sick.
I told you
got,
it's
like,
sick.
a little Goosebumps tag right there.
And I think you're gonna buy one, aren't you?
I am.
That's gonna be sick.
Get paid on Thursday, baby. Hell yeah.
I hope that works out for you.
Yeah, seriously.
But here's the question
man.
here. So I was thinking, I'm assuming it takes a little longer for custom jerseys to get there, right?
Yes.
So who should I get on the back out of the pre-jerseys? They got Zawadzki.
Get your own name. All right,
that's
the way to go.
Here's the
Do your own name and your own number.
This is sick.
Pause the video.
This is sick. The little the piano in the background and the book going out there. I wonder who it is. Who's grabbing that book?
So this kid here, this is Darlington Nagby's, I think, his like second oldest son.
Yeah, he's got like 4 or 5 kids, doesn't he? He's at least got 3.
All right, let's break this down. He's reaching for a book.
Just play the
Let's unearth the secrets. Surely there's gonna be a few secrets. They're gonna put Oh wait, go back.
They actually made a book.
Go back. Ooh, got a little crew bag there.
My question is, did they sell the book too?
So look at the chapters.
Oh my gosh, there might be a crew Goosebumps book. I'm buying it. Who's not buying it? That would be sick. R.L. Stein, get on it. What would you call it? I want to hear title ideas in the comments for R.L. Stein's upcoming Columbus Crew Goosebumps crossover.
The catacombs.
So a lot of people are saying that book shot is like a little teaser for like a special edition Goosebumps crew themed book.
Counting the days into this night.
Oh, hell yeah.
A special tour under the crew stadium. The catacombs where legends whispered of something's lurking. Being the biggest Columbus Crew fan, in my friends Marcus and Elena came along. They thought that anyway. Well, that's what friends are for, right? And even except, then I imagined our guide, a handful of other fans down.
Good. I like the reading of the blurry words. So you said R.L. Stein's, is he from Columbus or just Ohio?
Yes, he is born and raised in Columbus and a Ohio State alumni.
Ooh.
There you go. Play it.
Oh, look at that!
Tell us about that book, though.
That green is Goosebumps green. It's like immediately recognizable.
This is the library that they shot this in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blanking on the name of it. I'm gonna have to Google it. But
there's something. Is this a clue over here, Konor? In the upper left says something about overwrite your prayers. Fourth corn one time true. Wagnalls.
I don't know, but I'm blanking on the name of it, but this library that they used to shoot it in. It's an actual library in Columbus. Like you can go in and see the library.
That door's sick.
But go ahead, continue to Magby's kid again.
Wait, let's take another peek at that book. Black and Claw. That might be the upcoming title, Black and Claw. And they got the Sick Crew logo. Nothing I'm seeing in the background. Ooh, that's a cool ball.
We're really gonna freaking decipher this freaking video, aren't we?
Oh, this is like we're going over it like it's a Zapruder film.
Oh, whoa! Did you see that? Look at the shit.
You're in the ball. Yes. In case the lights go out at the stadium.
In case there's another fire.
This is literally fucking a crew video, and it's got James
ball
so
would
hyped.
be sick.
I know.
They're gonna release this ball, even though it's like a beat up, decrepit ball.
They're gonna release a torn up ball. You got it, buddy.
It's like people who buy jeans with tears in them already.
And the crew are gonna play with glow in the dark shoes.
But look how sick that jersey is.
It is sick.
You can see it glowing right there.
I'm
the Fire
very
need
jealous.
to do this. The Fire need to do this with like a bright fire orange, or like
no, you got it all wrong. You gotta use a neon.
Fire and flames.
You gotta use a neon relish.
A neon
like
orange.
Portillo.
A neon bright orange that just.
So is this the road or the home kit?
This is technically the away kit, but they're wearing it for the first game Saturday.
Oh, smart.
Makes sense. Night game. They
So
can
Dave
see
Montano-
everybody.
Rossi.
Oh, oh, I'm about to puke.
At least we got one of those.
Oh my god, 3 of them. Good lord. Number 96. Wait, take a look at that collar.
Yeah, the collar is sick. How it says Columbus Crew. That is
Yeah, that's
sweet.
what
That's the
nice.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. We might have to get Columbus Crew jerseys.
I have a question for you guys before
Yeah.
we resume. I'm assuming a lot of you grew up in like the 90s, right? All three of you, somewhere around there.
Thank you for calling us old, but yes.
Been there.
Oh, okay.
Talk to the hand.
If you read the books or watched the show, what is your favorite book or episode?
I literally just watched the show with David Schwimmer, and it actually was the season of the best book that I read, which was like the second one, which is like the thing in the basement thing. It's like the literal second one. I was around at the beginning.
So
Yeah, I remember it was
out of the basement.
welcome to.
Wait,
Right
let's come back to this. But like, I mean, the monster from Pasadena, or was it? There was like a Bigfoot from Pasadena. That one I remember. Say Cheese and Die, which is starring a famous Hollywood movie star.
I remember the Night of the Living Dummy one too. That one was cool.
Yeah,
Night of the Living Dummy, classic.
You know, one thing I used to like about
Nightmare is great book. That one's scary.
What I used to like about these books is the artwork, man, on the cover.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, dude, these were sick. The Haunted Mask, that one, I like I said, I was there from the beginning. Like,
I remember getting like the 5-pack.
The one of the basement one was my favorite. Stay Out of the Basement. It was cool. That was the first one that you just clicked on.
Yeah,
but
it's just like I watched it all the time with my sister growing up.
There it is. That's the cover of the Stay Out of the Basement with the hand coming out the door.
Yep.
Anyway, my bad.
All right, let's get back to the video.
Oh my god, we haven't even finished the minute and 30-second video.
Wait. Oh, I just jumped ahead.
Oh! Oh, they're holding goo.
They should be throwing that in like the other team's face after they score goals. Like,
yeah, like the Portland has the tree, Columbus has the goo.
They're gonna score goal.
Not the players, but not the players, but like Sparky and like maybe Sparky gets in on it, and the Columbus Crew mascot comes out and he just like slimes them.
Oh god.
That was fun. Wait, what's he holding there? What's he holding?
He's holding the goo, man.
Yeah, he's all gooed up.
He's gooed.
Oh god. No, this is great. The goo is the best part.
They're really going ham with that goo.
Yeah, dude, they're really they're doing the damn thing, man. Big props to the marketing department.
Wait, that's sick.
So I'm guessing that's Old Boy.
Play it. Yeah, it's Old Boy. Yep.
It's almost done.
All right, so
yeah, I'm still waiting for the Portillo kit.
So yeah, you keep waiting. All right, so peep this. Will they be wearing that? Will they be wearing that shirt when they play against Miami and Cleveland? Connor.
So it is confirmed from Massive Report writer Tyler Fisher that the first game they will don the Goosebumps kit is Saturday against Chicago.
Do you think R.L. Stein's going to be there? And do you guys have like an opening salvo or something, like, you know, an opening ceremony that you do where, and I wonder if R.L. Stein will be involved with that.
They have the Max Igniter, but R.L. Stein is not doing the Match Igniter. It's confirmed that 2 Ohio State players are doing the Match Igniter. But if I had to guess, I think they play into the Goosebumps theme Saturday night a little bit. And what I think would be cool is, they turn. I don't know how they can really do this, but I have the feeling it's going to be dark, like as the players are warming up.
Mm.
And if they can pull it off, if the league says yes, they should turn all the lights off or dim them in the stadium, and then play as the players are coming out on the field to warm up. They should play the Goosebumps theme song.
That would be sick.
Would be awesome.
I have to admit, the whole time you were talking, because James brought up the opening ceremonies thing, all I could think of is how New England has like an empty cardboard box with the logo of the other team and just like pushes it down. Anyway, so no, I tried to goat you into it, but the big news that I saw, the big hubbubaloo on the social medias, was that everybody's pretty pissed that the Crew are going to play in Cleveland against Miami. And from what I see, the Nordeca was like, big mad, don't care.
What was the reason behind that?
Everybody's pissed, man. Like,
what was the reason behind that?
In the Crew money.
Yeah, to fit more people.
And the Haslams own the Browns, which is a complete clusterfuck on its own.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is, like, I mean, duh, they're doing it to get Messi and the Messi money and all that fun stuff. But like, a lot of people are pissed because they said this won't be the first and the last time where they put important matches in Cleveland. And like, a lot of people are saying, like, hold the fuck on a minute. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I would be kind of... I'd be kind of pissed if I was a Crew fan. Like, I'd be pissed if Chicago... What the hell?
That's such just a classic. And
the glowing eyes. Yeah.
I saw the TV show.
I never watched the show until recently with the David Schwimmer thing. But anyway,
that's really him walking.
So
he's
like
walking
legit,
on a hill in Ohio.
So hold on, there's not. James, pause this.
Sorry,
bullshit.
that's all I could play.
So there's not a team in Cleveland. Is there a future where they slide the Columbus Crew over to Cleveland and just be like, we own a big stadium, we're gonna play here?
I mean, if you get past all the Cincinnati trolls on Twitter, then here's my thing. They're trying to push to build a new stadium for the Browns. And Cleveland gets a next pro team. And then they're more than likely going to get a USL Super League team.
Yeah, USL's coming. USL's coming, and I wonder if they do so well that MLS absorbs them. And there's no talk about promotion relegation.
James,
exactly.
You know, we talked all about this already.
I know, but I didn't get to say my 2 cents. But files papers.
But like,
all right.
Here's the thing, like, a lot of the original Crew fans and the fans who were around for Save the Crew are going to say, look, we already had one owner who tried to pull this bullshit. If these owners try to pull the same bullshit, we're going to do the same thing again.
Yeah, you know, well, it seems a little harder to get people together to do anything these days. Yeah. I remember the Save the Crew movement. I was pissed. I didn't want to see the Crew go to Texas. Like, that was bullshit. The Crew is like kind of, despite not being in the first ever played game, they're kind of ground zero. It's the one weird ass town that got a team. Every other city was big. You know what I mean?
Weird.
It's like, it's the one weird ass place that got their first stadium, even though it was like a shoebox. Like, they're the one weird ass place that had like support, like group going pretty well early on. You know what I mean? It's like Columbus was a big part of this league and has been. And like, look, they were originally owned by the Hunts, who owned every team for a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
teams, yeah.
Why do the Crew have such sick jerseys?
Because
where are the Fire jerseys to compete with this? Like, okay, that's sick.
Hey, the Fire had a good
Rodriguez
jersey.
Was involved with our you know what Nelson Rodriguez did? He came in and cut all the departments and all the departments, and he decimated everything.
What jersey?
The 2025 Columbus goalkeeper jersey. It's purple. I don't know why it's not here.
It's purple. Well, it depends on who's wearing it. They get to pick their color, don't they?
I think no. That's LAFC. Hold on, I'll just pull it up on my phone. Give me a second.
Is this it?
This is
there it is.
Yep.
Patrick Schulte.
Oh, that's threads. We don't want the. Look at that.
I like it.
It's awesome.
It's all right.
It's all right. Maybe that's not doing justice. You know, maybe that's what it is.
I mean, goalkeeper kits are just kind of like, vomits of color anyway. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. They feel like the knockoff. Like, I don't know. Some people are really into that kind of thing. They just look goofy to begin with. Remember when Tim Howard was rocking the like camo on Everton? God. So I think we've kind of covered just about everything you possibly can with this Crew team. So I want to get Konor locked in here. First and foremost, you have evaded my questions like a politician. I want to lock you down on what position you think they're going to finish in the East. I want to lock you down on what you think that's going to happen on Saturday. A score or like a score prediction.
Okay, so for positioning, I think we're getting a striker. It's going to be this window or the summer. I think we're getting a striker, first and foremost.
No, I mean position in the table. Where are you guys finishing?
That's what I'm getting to. Goddamn. Realistically, anywhere from 4th to 7th. That's kind of the expectation right now.
So you expect playoffs?
Yes, you see a lot of these pundits saying, "Oh, we're going to finish 10th. We're going to miss the playoffs." Blah 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 blah. Cool. You get paid millions of dollars to talk bullshit on TV every single week. Congratulations, guys. But yeah, I think it's going to be anywhere from like 4th to 7th, maybe 8th, 9th. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I'll give you that. Like,
Joseph Lowry has you guys picked 4th.
Lowry's got you up there.
Is saying, I mean, 4th is respectable. 2 years ago, we won the MLS Cup from 4th place. And I vividly remember the Hell is Real Eastern Conference Final. Nobody gave them a shot. And they said, "Bleh." And the game in Orlando, nobody gave them a shot. And they said, "Hold my beer." And they won that game. And I remember nobody gave them a shot against LAFC. Won the game.
Hot take: Philly is finishing last in the East.
Yeah.
Oof.
Konor, who are you predicting?
Yeah, who do you got for MLS Cup?
I don't know. I want to say I can't stand Messi. My gut says Miami, and the Galaxy.
Okay.
But my heart is saying, and I I would rather make a run, go on a revenge tour and win CONCACAF Champions Cup. But my heart is saying Columbus Galaxy.
Okay. Well, we respect
that's just
it.
what my heart's saying right now.
Yeah.
All right. We respect it. So everybody, throw some respect on his name. He is Konor Knows Soccer. He's going to be streaming all the games. He's going to be doing the damn thing all season long for you Columbus Crew fanatics. This has become some sort of a tradition where, for whatever reason, the Chicago Fire podcast gives an extremely crazy amount of care, effort, and time to our biggest rival in theory, which is no longer a rival. You guys in Cincinnati hate each other now. We're on an island of no hatred, apparently. We better start shit with Minnesota because St. Louis has got KC. You guys got Cincy. We better start shit with somebody until Milwaukee gets a team.
No, we're going to go fight with St. Louis. We will force a fight with St. Louis.
Yeah, we kind of already have. But anyway, I'm sorry. We've gotten off track. We will be right back to talk about the Chicago Fire, everybody, which is, I know, strange concept. But thank you again, Konor, for being here. Peace.